She presented, quote, purported data and white papers that allegedly demonstrated a covert communications channel between the Trump organization and a Kremlin-linked bank. Durham's filing reveals Sussman, quote, had assembled and conveyed the allegations to the FBI on behalf of at least two specific clients, including a technology executive at a U.S.-based internet company and the Clinton campaign. Durham's filing also says, quote, in connection with these efforts, Tech Executive One exploited his access to non-public and or proprietary internet data. Tech Executive One also enlisted the assistance of researchers at a U.S.-based university who were receiving and analyzing large amounts of internet data in connection with a pending federal government cybersecurity research contract. And former President Donald Trump is responding to this filing from Durham, saying that if it was the other way around, his campaign spying on the Clinton campaign, he'd get the electric chair. And there's some bad news for Hillary Clinton. A new poll shows that 66% of Democrats say she should be investigated for her role in the Russiagate scandal. And on top of that, President Biden's national security advisor, Jake Sullivan, who used to be a Clinton campaign surrogate, is receiving renewed attention for pushing this Trump-Russia collusion narrative back in 2016. Keep in mind, this is just one filing from special counsel Durham's probe. He's yet to release a final report, and there's no timetable as to when that could happen. Back to you.
All right. Joining us now to discuss is host of Dick Morris Democracy, former advisor to Presidents Clinton and Trump, and Newsmax analyst Dick Morris. Dick, just your thoughts as we hear about this, specifically involving Hillary Clinton and Jake Sullivan there.
Well, Hillary always gets into this trouble. From the time I've known her 40 years ago, she always figures she'll get away with it. She always figures, I'll do this, and they'll never catch me. I'll get away with it. And then he moves on to another chapter in her life, and the past comes back and destroys her. She would have won the presidency in 2016 if she hadn't covered up those emails. And the reason she covered up the emails was to avoid getting caught with her pay for play at the State Department with the Clinton Foundation, because she wanted to delete those emails. So she's always getting hit for the last scandal. And here she went through these whole machinations to try to show something that wasn't there, that Trump was taking instructions from Putin. And in this case, she actually hired operatives to snoop and eavesdrop and maybe wiretap the Oval Office, the President of the United States. And I mean, that's a vast no-no.
Yeah, not just the campaign, when he was actually president of the United States.
In fact, it shows the mindset. She had a campaign, they had election